Intelligence. So, what are we talking about? There was a theory by a psychologist, it was a really interesting book written by an American psychologist called Howard Gardner, where he proposed a theory of multiple intelligences. Has anyone heard of this? Yeah? Okay, I can see a few nodding heads and a lot of blank stares. So a few people have. Okay, he was saying that there isn't just one type of intelligence. In fact, there's a lot of different theories on what is intelligence. Okay, but this he came up originally with 7 types, then he added another 2. But I like the example of these 7 to illustrate a point. The first one is mathematical logic, and this is probably what we understand as intelligence, because this is kind of like your IQ, your ability to deal with problems. I mean, if anyone's ever taken an IQ test, there's a lot of symbols. It's a very sort of logical. It's different objects maybe in a series. Guess what the next object is going to be. So it's very logical thinking. It's very scientific. So linguistic, your ability to use language, words, read, understand. Spatial visual. This is an intelligence where your ability to see something. Someone who's a chess player, that's a good visual spatial intelligence. A sculptor, for example, someone takes a block of marble, starts chipping away, and there's a beautiful statue inside. That's the kind of intelligence that many of you are going to probably got. If you're doing things like design and creative stuff, you can actually see something, a finished product. It's even like in engineering, and then someone who could build something says, "I'll put this here, build up," already see what the final product's going to be. Physical intelligence, this doesn't seem that important, but sportsmen, dancers have an unbelievable intelligence to control their body and use their body. And these are some of the best paid people in the world as well, so it's not like it's something that doesn't count for anything. Musical intelligence, you know. And then the last 2 are kind of the 2 I wanted to focus on here. But the interpersonal intelligence, it's your ability to understand yourself and what comes from within. So your motivation, or you're a positive person. And interpersonal, your ability to deal with other people. Okay? Am I going too fast? It's okay? Still awake? It's a bit hot in here, so okay, try and keep awake. Okay, so let's do something fun then. So, let's see if you've understood this. I've picked out 7 famous people now. One is an example of each one of these types of intelligence, so you understand what I'm talking about. Mathematical logical, who would be a good example of this?
Einstein.
Oh, okay. So, Einstein. Classic example of mathematical logical intelligence. Okay, linguistic, somebody good with words. I heard it already, so yeah. I'm English, so I had to put somebody English here. So. William Shakespeare. At the beginning I put Dante for the Italians, but then I said, no, let's put Shakespeare. Okay, visual spatial intelligence. Michelangelo, good guess, not him. Da Vinci, it's another excellent one. I didn't choose him. I chose an Italian this time to try and be fair to any Italians here. Who? Did you say? I didn't think that's a good one. I'll include that next time. The greatest sculptor of all time? Bernini. I don't know how familiar you are with his work. I mean, I guess, you know, if I do this to a lot of like business students, they don't know who he is. I do it in a design school, they tend to know who he is. This guy's a genius. And if you're familiar with the statue, the Great Proserpina in Rome, beautiful. This is sculpted out of marble, and it looks like it's made of, you know, it looks like real flesh. So the things sinking into the skin. So incredible. Okay, physical intelligence. Usain Bolt. I think I might have to update this reference. I chose someone who Usain Bolt would be an excellent one, yeah. I chose this one for a reason. Diego Maradona. Specifically for the fact that he's not somebody you associate as being intelligent. Okay, so we're saying define intelligence. This man had just phenomenal physical intelligence. Greatest footballer I've ever seen play. Okay, musical intelligence. Mozart? Good guess? Okay. I've gone back to flying the flag for England again here, so that's why it's not Mozart. No? Somebody English.
Michael Jackson.
No? Okay, Sid. So I chose the Beatles. Maybe I should update some of my references. I'll put Justin Bieber maybe next time. Okay, and then the last two, I said intrapersonal intelligence, the ability to understand your own emotions and control yourself. And now this was typical of, let's say, an actor. That's why very, very good intrapersonal intelligence. To understand his own emotions, we have to bring that forward when you're acting. And I'll put my favourite actor. That's difficult for you to guess what my favourite actor is, so I'll show you. Okay? De Niro. In a scene from my favourite film as well, so I'm a bit self-indulgent, but you see example. And the last one, someone with excellent interpersonal intelligence. I think this is one of the most charismatic people in the world.
Richard, the one who was in the first picture.
No. He's very charismatic. Steve Jobs, a little bit of an unusual person, I'm sure. Defensive. Some people said he wasn't very good with people. He was a bit of a quite intense at times, apparently. Sorry? Yeah, Andy would be a good one. I chose Obama. Just to say, yeah. Maybe I could have put Trump as well. Trump's a different person, but Trump, for everyone, for some reason, for as strange as he seems to be, you wouldn't necessarily think of him as like this, but apparently anyone who's around him is an amazing good person. Really, really good people, which almost half of America voted for him, so he must be doing something. Okay, so that gives you an idea. So what I wanted to illustrate was from this. Okay, these are the 7 types of intelligence. These are the ones that they test you on at school. Okay, it's mostly mathematical logical. You have the science and math subjects. Then you have the linguistic ones like the languages, and then everything else is a lot of writing essays and it's a lot of reading books. So you tend to get tested on these. Whereas when I'm talking about the soft skills, this is what I'm referring to. Okay, these last two.